Were there any extraterrestrials or aliens that were connected with this abduction at all?
Yes.
And what did they do to you? Loud and clear. You just want to observe. You don't have to re-experience again.
Okay.
Just observe. What did they do to you?
What else here? There.
Ask Ralph.
Ralph said which time. He said that he says that wasn't. I keep seeing a bunch of different scenarios.
I know, but you remember you're recording this, so if you just go ahead and at least say any of them, you will have some idea when it's over.
Okay. One of them there. Just hanging out. They were just talking. Another one there. Or analyzing something about me.
Is this happening in your lifetime as James, or is this something that happened in the previous life as Paul? And it's just residual. Very good. I'm very patient.
He says that he says that the dream, the ones who were talking, and that
You dreamed that...
it's like a dream state. Somewhere in space, just talking, like we're planning or healing.
In this lifetime or in the lifetime as Paul? That's the most important question.
Their lifetime as Paul.
So these are residual memories from another incarnation of another aspect of yourself on a different timeline. Is that correct then?
Yes.
That helps you tremendously to know that has any of that type of thing happened to you in this lifetime as James?
Did any of this happen in this lifetime, Ralph? No.
Very good. And what about like the leg muscle control and the organ health and the tissues? Any of that, is that all residual from that life as Paul as well?
Yes.
Oh, very good. So, now what is going on with your throat chakra in this lifetime?
What else is... That's for someone else.
Is that also from a different lifetime as well? Or a different aspect of yourself as well?
Love is my third chakra. Yes, it's from Paul's life.
So is the reason why you're having such a strong reaction to all of what's going on now on the planet when you listen to David Wilcock and Corey Good and they tell these stories about the MyLab program? It's affecting you because you went through that program in another life, and that's why you're so affected by it?
He says I went through a lot of things.
But the most important thing is how you're being affected by it now.
Yeah.
You're trying to come to a conclusion to where you can relinquish some things if it's not. Ask him, why were you feeling the way that you were feeling after listening to the session that I did with Carlos? When you were listening to that QHHT session, why were you so affected by that one?
It was to get him ready for this time. For this session.
Ah, very good. Very, very good. And
he was anchoring in energy related to this time.
Ah, very good. And you had this experience where you had wings and they were full of dust. The wings appeared and they were full of dust. What was that all about?
He says if you don't use them, that's how they get.
Oh, they get dusty. Understood. And so when you... Wings, are they a metaphor for something else?
Is it a metaphor for something else? It says your mind.
Being able to travel dimensionally via your mind, via your third eye.
That and more. Yeah, he's opening up, and so he feels old energies coming back in this life.
Understood. And as the vibration rises on the planet Earth and the veil thins, it's really easy for James to recollect all these different existences that he's had in the physical.
Yes.
And they're starting to blur, huh?
They're bubbling up to be dealt with.
Oh, very,
He's doing well.
very good. He was wondering, does he have any hybrid children? Is that from the life of Paul, did they ever take his sperm to, or even in this life, as James, has he ever fathered E.T. children before? Or extra? Or eight?
Well, do I have hybrid children? Yes. Which life are they from? Paul.
So you have hybrid children from Paul. Would that be Kalanda?
Kalanda.
And kind of Yasha?
Kalanda is his wife.
Ah, okay.
Which wife? Kalanda is one of the tall ones from Ladder.
Ah, so some of the ETs that were there at that facility at the naval base below, were some of the Kailanda, Kanayasha.
Kanayasha is the oldest child.
Is that is that a hybrid child? Oh, okay, understood. And so, Ashanti as well, Astishi, is that one of your hybrid children as well?
That's one of my hybrid children. From Paul. No.
And who would that be then?
She's a friend from there.
And what about Quetzalcoatl Lion? Yes, who is that?
That's my son.
That's your son. Is that in this lifetime or still in the lifetime as Paul?
Then in this lifetime, Ralph. Yes.
Ah, very good. So your son was one of the ETs from the from Paul's life then, huh?
Which one?
Quetzalcoatl. Yes.
This life.
Ah, very good. And is he a hybrid then? Or that's just who
No.
before he came to this planet?
Yes.
Ah, very good. And where was he from? Which, Lyra, very good. All right. And who was the spirit that he saw in his bedroom in high school? And what happened there? It has to do with
a bigger plan. It's not a trick.
It wasn't a trick. I need you to speak loud and clear or you're going to be very upset at the end of this when you're like, what did I say? What did I say? It's okay. So for 10 years, the spirit was a woman, and at one point she packed up and left. That's part of a bigger plan. What was going on in that plan? The same spirit from high school?
That one was taking a tour.
And was she literally inside of you? Was she?
She was. Yes. She was.
Experiencing life on earth via you as a child in high school?
She was with him for a while. She didn't like it. She didn't have a good time. She doesn't like being here.
So, did you invite her to be able to be housed in your body at that time? Or was she like a leech? Or was it a plan that you said, okay, come on, did you plan it out to say, okay, you can share this with me?
Ralph says he's always pulling this shit.
That you always pulling this shit, huh?
He always wants to help.
Oh, very good. So you were trying to help her. So had you made an agreement with her? Did she come to you as a child?
She came to me in a dream as a child.
And you let her hang out for 10 years, huh?
Yeah.
Was she afraid to come into a human body herself?
Yeah, she didn't like it.
So you let her...
It was too much
Okay.
for her to process.
Understood.
But she left having experienced something.
So, but it was a good thing then. It was an act of charity on your part?
Yes.
Understood. Does that make sense to you?
I don't want to do that anymore.
Okay, very good. I'm sure you'll never choose to do that again. So, as you can tell, you are from Lyron. And are you associated with the Blue Avians at all?
Yes.
And how are you associated with the Blue Avians? Did they help the Lyrans when they were ascending to a higher vibration? Okay.
I need somebody else to help me answer.
Oh, very good. Very good. I want you to go ahead and give Ralph a hug and tell him thank you so much. You helped him tremendously. And it was really awesome to see him. And ask him, can he send out an even higher vibrational entity that is connected with you that could help you with the remainder of these questions. And someone who could really monitor your body right now to see how you're doing in this session.
There's
Who's coming out now? A big angel. Very good. And I want you to speak nice and loud and clear. And who would this angel be? How do they introduce themselves?
Who are you?
Who is that? Loud and clear. Augustine? He's mine. Is that Hank's guardian?
Yes, he's guarding. He's really big. Like he's covering up the whole area.
Yeah, they tend to do that. First I want Augustine to monitor your body, to really scan your body, and to see if I need to pull you out of this session right now. How does he feel like are you okay? Are you handling this? Or do you need to... He knows, he'll tell you, he's no nonsense.
Augustine, how's the body doing? It's getting close to the end.
Oh, very good. And Augustine, could you please, do you have a message for him that could help him? You know he has a lot of questions, but we just want to make sure he's gotten a lot so far. What is your message for him?
He says to hold tight. Keep going.
He said hold tight and keep going?
Yeah.
Very good. Kazaqueto, does he have any... He had a dream that he was his father, his home father, as he put it. What is his association with Quetzalcoatl? Quetzalcoatl.
Is this? It's not. That's how his spirit looks.
He's like that, and that's the bird. He was the blue bird. They showed in the pictures I've seen statues of him where they had him painted blue. Is he a part of the Blue Avians then? Is that his association with the Blue Avians? Is that James's association with the Blue Avians?
That's his wings. His wings in his mind. I like that.
Oh, very good. Very good.
That's what they look like.
And how many times has James been to the planet? To the planet Earth? How many incarnations as a human?
142.
142. Had he been stuck here, lost in the sensation for any of those lives? Or is he here on a mission?
He accomplishes many things that he's not aware of. He does it automatically.
Oh, very good. What did he come to here to do to the planet now? Why is he here on the planet now? Why did he incarnate in this lifetime?
People need help.
People needs help. And he's here to help?
Yes.
Should he be pursuing the healing arts for work?
Should I be pursuing healing like this?
Or possibly
Sure.
pursuing music? When he scans his body and he looks into your Akashic records, what does he see? What do you see for him? For James in this lifetime? His pursuits?
What do you see me pursuing?
That would
Help. Help. He just says help. He says I can help. He says I can... Any of these things.
What is he showing you?
With my hands. Says I have powerful hands.
Are they healing hands then?
Yes. They can heal. They can push energy.
Ah, very good. And how was he connected to Hank? He said he was guided toward me. Who guided him toward me?
God.
He says God?
That's what he said.
Oh, very good. God guiding a lot of people toward me?
Yes.
Very good. Why did he come out just now? To help this process along a little faster?
God.
No, why did Augustine? Is this Augustine my higher self?
Yes.
Okay. And why did he come out in this session right now? to help this process along?
Just to raise the vibration of it.
Ah, very good. Thank you very much. We appreciate you, sir. We love you. I'm trying to get through these questions. I'm going to just start skipping to some of the main questions because we've been under for a while. His wife. What is his relationship with his wife? Had he known her in another incarnation before this lifetime on the earth in this linear experience?
There's another lady.
Oh, there's a female that's come out now?
Yeah.
I know who that is. Is that my other higher self? The other aspect of myself? Or someone else?
Sally.
Oh, Sally? Oh my God. How are you, Sally?
She says hi.
Very good. And ask Sally, what is her message for you?
What is your message? Kelly. Yes.
Kelly is?
Sally.
Ah, is this Kelly is your wife?
Yes.
And this is Sally, your wife's higher self?
A guide.
Oh, Sally's guide. Well, you already, Sally, what is the message for Sally then by her guide? She was expecting a message, or she was hoping she could get a message, please.
She says that what is your message, Sally? Kelly needs to focus.
Kelly needs to focus on...
One thing at a time.
She needs to focus on one thing at a time. Did something happen to her in the previous lifetime that brought you guys together? What was your connection? What brought you two together?
We were married at another time.
Were you married in the lifetime as Paul?
Ralph says no.
Ralph is still there as well.
Yeah.
So we have Ralph, Augustine, and Sally?
And another one.
And who is the other one? Is it a female?
No, it's a male.
What does he look? What? Ask them. What is this? Who is he?
His name is Michael. He looks kind of blue.
Michael, and he's blue. Ask Michael, what is his message for you? If he's there, he has a message for you.
Michael, what is your message? Oh, he's saying that he's here to say that me and Kelly were together at a different time.
Very good.
That we were happy.
And you found yourself again in this lifetime.